Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yvette with Yvette's Junk Journal Shop on Ko-fi. In today's video, I'm going to be featuring our dear Dawn Orahood. Dawn is a dear friend of mine. We started our junk journal journey with Lindsay at nevermorecreation17.com at about the same time. So at that time, Lindsay was selling consigned journals from artists all over the world, and Dawn and I joined in about the same time. And now I have purchased the consignment portion of Lindsay's shop. And again, my shop is named Yvette's Junk Journal Shop. And I will be featuring Dawn's work. So she is not only a journal artist, but I have commissioned her as one of my suppliers. So if you're not familiar with how the shop works, I have people from all over the world that are going to be sending me journals. And then I'm going to sell their journals through my shop. And I've selected a few artists to be suppliers, and they'll be giving us things like things to make a journal out of or to add to your journal. We're going to have some journal covers. We're going to have pages you can use in a journal, wallpaper, fabrics, laces, handmade tassels, all kinds of things. And then we're going to have raw supplies that you can make your own things out of, and we're going to have handmade supplies that you can just add to your journal. So Dawn gives us a little bit of everything today. So without further ado, let's get right into this. So the first thing I have here is this cute little metal tin, and inside this are 50 stamps with the Queen's image on there. So these would be really great to use in clusters or add to a page just to give it a little bit of fun and cuteness. I mean, stamps are really popular to use in junk journals, and this little tin is really cute to hold them in. So you could just put this on your desk and reach up there and grab one and you're ready to go. So you're going to get the tin and the 50 stamps in that. We have one of those. I have 3 sets of small ephemera in wallpaper pouches. So I will list these separately because they are very different. I'll give each one a name. So Dawn has made these cute little clusters, and each one is a little bit different. They're sewn on a machine, and these are really great, ready to go. You can put a little piece of ribbon behind that, put that on a page edge, put it on a journal card, slip it in a journal just as it is. So those are really fun. They're also really fun to use on a card. If you make handmade cards, they're really fun to do that too, because a lot of times people don't like to make the ephemera, but they like to make cards. So this one has some pretty images on there. And I'm just going to flip through these really quick here so you guys can get an idea. So these are like little stamps, and then she's put upholstery fabric behind it and sewn down all around it. My husband restores Volkswagens, so that's fun. Aren't these really cute? And I think, ready to go. So you get that one there. And like I said, there's no name on these right now, but I will name them and you'll see those in the shop. So here we have these. So for those of you who are new to my channel, I thought I would do, while we go through here, just a little bit of introduction so you kind of know who you're dealing with. So I live on the Oregon coast, as I said, and I work a full-time job. I work for a house painting company. I am the office manager and a color consultant. So that's my daytime job, and then I like to create journals. And this is a great way, this new endeavor of mine is a great way to help other artists get their name out into the public. So Lindsay helped me do that, and I'm kind of helping other people do that. So here we have, and I'll talk a little bit more about that as we go along, but here we have 3 sets of playing cards, and they're just various cards that we can use in a journal. And I should have turned these over, I guess, huh? But you'll get a random set of these. So I have 3 sets available, and I will be putting those in as random selection. Okay, the next item we have is a paper pack, and there's 50 different papers here. We're not going to go through all of them, but as you can see, these would be great to use for your journal pages. You could cut out the images if you wanted, And, go ahead and head over to my shop because I will have a little bit more detailed photos over there. So we have all kinds of different things in here. There's cookbook, gardening, pop culture, vintage book, children's book. So just a fun way to add things to your journal. So if you don't have access to these kind of things, music paper, this is a great little pack to pick up. So there's that. And then I have 2 sets of journal covers. So these are chipboard base, and they're either covered in fabric or wallpaper. They're 9x6. And as you can see, they're finished on both sides. She stitched around the outside. So the idea is you would fold this in half and sew your signatures in there. So this is the first one. I'm going to call this colorful because it is. And then I'll just go through here real quick, the 4 covers that you get with that. So you can see both sides, what's happening. And there's the 4th one on that. The second set of journal covers we have, I'm going to call Vintage Fashion. And it has this cover with this on the inside, and there's pockets in here that she's sewn in. There's this one, again with pockets inside. I turned it upside down so you can't really see those. See if I can do it right this time. This one with the inside, that's really pretty inside. And then this one here. Okay, so those will be 2 different sets that you can pick up. And then one thing I wanted to share here, these are from Joanne, and I missed them in the bottom of her box. So these are currently listed in my shop, ready to go. And what these are 50 punched butterfly images, and they're punched out of wallpaper. So those are really pretty. They're all in a blue color, so you'll get a random selection. And but there's 50 in each pack. So those are really cool. And she also sent us some bulb pins. So I have 3 packs. Sorry about the wrapper sound. I have 3 packs of black and 1 pack of bronze. So you'll want to pick those up. Those are great to use for your tassels. Okay, now let's get into Dawn's journals here. I'm going to move this one aside for a minute. We'll just start with 1 and go from there. So let's hope the tower of journals doesn't fall. So the first one we're going to look at has this fun vintage motorcycle image on here. And then it's fabric or upholstery fabric covered, sewn in signature. Let's see what she calls it. All American Ride, chipboard upholstery and wallpaper cover, 9x6, 72 pages. And then collaboration digital with me. So what happened here was I made a journal for a friend who was looking for motorcycle images, and I couldn't really find anything that I could find on Etsy or anywhere. So Dawn said, hey, I'll make you some. So she did that, and then it's a Popular Science magazine. So this is an image from her kit that she created, and she's just made that into a writing board is what I would call that. I mean, you could use that definitely as a writing board. It's got a little map on there that goes in the front. And then this is a page that she's made here. So Dawn likes to keep things simple and let you add to your journal as you like. So there's a lot of interesting pages in her journals and a lot of beautiful images. And then you can just add your own touches as you write in them. So they really are a writing journal, and you can add your own photos. This would be fun if you are a motorcycle person, or if you take a road trip, it'd be great too. Record where you go, take pictures and put in there. It'd be a lot of fun. Everybody needs espresso when you're on the road, right? So she's done a little stenciling here. Here's another image that she created, a digital image. Fun little flip spot here. Coffee dyed paper, graph paper, ledger paper. And then a little pocket in the back with goodies in there. So there's that one. I learned my lesson last time to tie the tie while I'm showing the journal, because I got done and I'm like, uh-oh, what goes where? So had to go back and watch my video. So I learned a lesson. So there's that one. Let's go ahead and look at the next one here. It's got a cute layered up front. It's all hand stitched or machine stitched around here. It's a upholstery fabric. It's got a little pink ribbon closure. Joyful Abandon upholstery fabric, chipboard base, wallpaper, Dear Julie Julie, Nevermore Creations, and Scrapbook Sage Digitals used throughout. So I know this is Abandoned Beauty by Lindsay at Nevermore Creations. And I'm not sure about this side. I think that looks like Dear Julie Julie, but I could be wrong. So you'll want to go to their shops and check that out. Dawn has some of her digitals in her Etsy shop, but not all of them. Again, just lots of places to write and add your own special little touches. Little pocket there. I'll just flip through real quick. There's a pocket in here. Oh, that's creative. So she had a page and then she put some like images over the top of it to give it a little bit more visual effect. That's really cute. Little pocket in there. This opens up. Has a place to journal inside there. Folds all back up. That's really cute. So I like hidden spots. If you guys have watched my channel for any length of time, you know that I usually have at least one or two hidden spots. This is really cute. Opens up. It's got a cute little image in there. So soft colors, lots of pink. She's done a couple other doors down here where you can write in there. So it's really cute. So there's that one. Oh, put the tag, I put the ribbon on. Note to self. Yeah, that was pretty crazy last time. I was like, oh no, what goes where? So now I know why Lindsay always tied it back up. She probably learned that lesson early on as well. So here we have the next thing. Oh, my thing's slipping down there. Okay. Next journal here has a lace tie on it. Really pretty gray lace. And it has a little bit of grunge feel to it. It's got, looks like some like distressed ink on there. This is all collaged up, machine stitched all around the edge. And oh, here we are. His Desk, patchwork grunged upholstery fabric, wallpaper, and cardstock cover, 9x6, 64 pages. So Masculine Junk Journal Kit by DM Designs on Etsy. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. So we don't get a lot of masculine journals. I did look through these beforehand, and there's a lot of images on here that, you know, while it has a masculine feel, you could add your own little touches to it. This would make also a great travel journal. Lots of different travel images on there. Or it could be I've heard of like a wish journal, you know, where you wish to go and you kind of put those in a journal and till you can go there. I think that's a lot of fun too. So really pretty pages. Some ledger paper, travel score, Pelican Brewing, that's a local brewery here at the Oregon coast. So it does have a masculine feel, but like I said, it's not specifically masculine. It could be you know, added to and made different. So that's what's cool about journals. Go ahead and tie this up while I remember. Okay, let's look at our next one here. Got a layered up piece here, upholstery fabric patchwork with machine stitching on there. Let's see what this one's called. New Days Are Good, patchwork upholstery fabric on felt with chipboard and wallpaper, 9x6, 64 pages. And then here's the different digital kits that she used in there. And Dawn does have her own YouTube channel, Dawn Orahood, so you want to check out her channel. She doesn't upload a whole lot, but she does from time to time, and she does complete flip-throughs of her journals. Not all of them, because she makes a lot, so she doesn't upload all of them. Here's a little flip spot with a belly band in there. Journal card. So lots of places for writing, adding your own touches. Hold on just a minute. There we go. I have a headset on and I keep slipping off my hair. Hope it's not affecting how I talk. Okay, so we've got that one. Let's look at this one. This is the last journal from Dawn here. And this one, actually, when I saw this journal, I'm going to lift this up a little bit here so that we're in frame here. A little bit more. There we go. So when I saw this journal, we had a retreat here at the Oregon coast, and Dawn and I went to the retreat. I hosted it, but John was one of the participants, and she made this big journal while she was at the retreat. So we went out. The retreat was over my birthday, and I completely forgot when I planned it. I just saw the open date for the house that we wanted, and put it in there, and I realized my birthday was in the middle of it. So we went to a local restaurant, and we had this really great waiter, and he kept saying heck yeah. So he'd say, oh, it's your birthday party, heck yeah. And so when I opened this journal, I know that Dawn made this journal, but I didn't know that she named it heck yeah. So I saw that girls just want to have fun, because this whole thing was created. We had a big, huge table of ephemera that everybody had to bring a gallon bag of ephemera, and I think everybody brought about a 50-gallon bag of ephemera, and so we had a whole table full of ephemera, and we were able to pull off of it and put on it throughout the whole retreat, and you could use whatever you wanted. So that was a lot of fun. So this journal is a big journal. It's 12 by 7.5 wallpaper collaged cover paper bag, and it's 140 pages. So you'll see a lot of eclectic things in here, and just a fun journal. She really had fun making this. Got a big pocket in here so you can add your own things. As I go through, I went through it just briefly when I got this. Here's a pocket here. I'm like, oh, hey, I donated that or whatever. So it's a lot of fun because she pulled things, and all 8 of the ladies that were at the retreat are in this journal. So that's a lot of fun for everybody that was involved. So somebody will love and treasure this journal. It's just a really fun, eclectic mix, which is what we were at the retreat, right? Anytime you get 8 ladies together, you have a lot of eclecticness. Is that a word? We called it fun, but heck yeah. Lots of pretty trim, doilies, pages. Got a little bit of lady fashion. So of course I'm not going to show every single thing that's in here, but you will definitely get an idea of what the journal looks like. So we have a pocket here. You put things in there. And then this folds out for a journaling spot. There's a pocket here. Another place that folds out. Another pocket. So how fun would this be just to add in photos of things that you and your girlfriends do together, outings that you have. If you have a book club, maybe that would be a fun way to record things that you and your friends read, or lists that you have. Just a lot of fun. Pocket in here. Music paper. So this is just a big fun journal. Pretty little tag in the back there. So heck yeah, that was great. All right, so there we have everything from Dawn, and thank you, Dawn, for participating and being a supplier and sending us your beautiful journals. Hope you guys go over and check out my shop. I do have some people that have joined in and liked my shop, so that you'll get notifications when I upload new things. So the way that it works is I take photos, upload them to my shop, I put them in a draft, I make the video, then I upload the video once I've posted the pictures to my shop. So you'll always want to go to my shop first, because that's when you might get in before the actual video is made, and you'll have your opportunity. Because as I start to become more popular and people start to learn about my channel, then they're gonna know that they can go to my shop first and maybe get a sneak peek at what's coming up in the next video, because I do those at about the same time. But I don't want to post the video before I post pictures, because I don't want you to go to my website and not see the thing in the video and then think that I don't have the item. But it's just a matter that I haven't made it live on my shop yet. So anyway, always check out my shop first, and then check out my channel so that you can see when that video shows and you get a complete view of what we've got. So thank you, Dawn, for contributing, and I hope everybody has a great day.